Children, welcome back. So today we were supposed to start with the exercises of the chapter singular, plural and collective nouns. If you remember, this is what we had done yesterday. Before we start with our lesson, we are going to quickly recapitulate. But students, there's something that I wish to point out today. That is you people were supposed to do the exercises today along with me. But while doing the exercises, there are many things which I have seen in the book. There are many aspects where you will be stuck. Why? Because you people are not familiar with the basic norms, basic rules of how to change a singular into plural. So today we are going to focus on that. But children, as I saw in your book, I can show it to you, or yesterday you've seen it maybe. There's no particular rule mentioned in your new textbook. So today I am going to use your old sessions book for class 4, and from there we are going to learn these rules. See, ways of forming the plurals of nouns. This would be our topic today. Ways of forming the plurals of nouns. I repeat, ways of forming the plurals of nouns. So there are some rules. In fact, there are many rules which we are going to learn today in our class. So before that, let's quickly recapitulate what we had learned the other day. Let's go and recapitulate that once again. Children, if you remember, the other day we had spoken about what are nouns. So what are nouns? Names of persons, animals, places or things are called nouns. What are singular nouns? Nouns which refer to one of something are called singular nouns. Example, boy, which means one boy. House, which means one house. Also, we had learned what are plural nouns. Nouns which refer to more than one of something are called plural nouns. Examples, boy, we add an S to it and it stands for two or more than two boys. House, then we add S to it and that stands for two or more than two houses. So that is what we had read the other day, isn't it? So this is what we had learned the other day. See this? Let's take a glimpse of it once again quickly without wasting time. Now children, as I had told you, today we are going to read from the book which we had in the previous session. Alright, from the previous session, the book that we had for class 4, we are going to read from there because this book has a lot of things which this current book is not having. Alright, so let's not waste any particular time and let's start. So see, number. Here the chapter's name was number. As I told you, if you remember, see this, I had written numbers. Nouns can be of two types, singular and plural. Singular means one, plural means more than one, and both of these are numbers, correct? So now, let's move on. So children, see this, the chapter's name is number, and we can see two sentences out here. The boy plays in the park, the boys play in the park. Basically, here children, we can see this is also very important when we are going to solve the exercises. See, you can see boy, which is a singular noun. Along with that, we see, if you remember this, we had done this in the previous class. I remember because I had taught you this. So see, boy, along with boy, we have written plays. If you write singular noun, you have to add an S to the verb that follows the noun. Alright, so we got to add an S to it. Add an S to the verb. So, the boy plays in the park. So, boy is a singular noun. Again, the boys play in the park. See, when we are writing in plural number, which is the boys, you have to write the verb as it is and you cannot add any letter to it. Alright? So, the boys play in the park. Now, see, the noun boy stands for only one person. It is therefore said to be in the singular number as girl, man, child, pen, table, chair. Alright, I repeat, the noun boy stands for only one person. It is therefore said to be in the singular number as girl, man, child, pen, table, chair, etc. Alright, so you've understood this part because already we've explained this in the previous class. Alright, now moving on to the next part. See this, the noun boys, which stands for more than one person or thing, is said to be in the plural number, such as girls, men, children, pens, tables, chairs. See this, children. The noun boys, here in the sentence we can see boys. So this word boys stands for more than one person, definitely, or thing, and that is said to be in the plural number. There are some examples also given. See, girls, men, children, pens, tables, chairs. Now, children, when I am talking about these, there are certain words which you will find different. Like here we've written girls, here we've written girl. Man became men. Yes, we are going to talk about these changes in our rules today. Child, children, pen, pens, table, tables, chair, chairs. Now we are going to move to the part that we are going to learn today. Today we are not going to do any kind of exercise because we will be occupied with this only. Alright? So let's move on. Ways of forming the plurals of nouns. I repeat, ways of forming the plurals of nouns. So here we would be learning how to form the plurals of nouns, of singular nouns. Alright, so we would be given some singular nouns like this and we have to convert into plural, but we'll also see some rules for that. Alright, we have some rules for that. Now your work would be, I am going to add the screenshots of these rules. All you're going to do is you have to just copy down the rules. You won't be copying this. Out of these, there are many. Okay, you just copy down 3 to 4 examples from here. Both singular and plural you'll write down in your copy, and you will copy down all of these. Not all, but the examples would be only 4 sets. Both singular and plural. Apart from this, all the rules should be there, and in every rule you have to write down 4 examples minimum, where both you'll write singular and plural. Alright, moving on. So, rule number 1. Most nouns form their plurals by adding s to the singular. In most of the cases, we make plurals by adding s to the singular noun. Like, bee becomes bees, year becomes years, eye becomes eyes, plate becomes plates, rose, roses, shop, shops, street, streets, table, tables, tree, trees, uncle, uncles, window, windows, year, years. Alright? Now, this is clear. Why? Because this is the most easiest part. Why so? See, basically in most of the singular nouns, we just make it plural, or we just turn it into plural by adding the letter s to it. Alright, see, it's given here by adding s to the singular. Alright. Examples we've seen: bee becomes bees, year becomes years, eye becomes eyes, plate becomes plates. Alright, similarly you can see all these examples. Again, I'm going to post a screenshot. You just see that after this, and then you can understand, you can go through the examples on your own. Now moving on to the next one. Rule number 2. Nouns ending in s, ss, x, sh or ch form their plurals by adding es to the singular. I repeat, nouns ending in s, nouns which has s at the end, or it ends with s, double s, x, sh, ch. We form the plurals in those cases by adding the letters es to the singular. So at the end we got to add es. Basically children, here the most important part is that whenever you are forming plurals, you need to add these letters at the end of the words to make it plural. You cannot add it in the front or the middle. You just have to add it in the end. Alright? Now, moving on. So see this. Let's move to the examples. See, singular, plural. Example, gas. See, gas. The word ends with s. So what will be the plural out here? gases. See, we've already learned nouns which end in s. Yes, s is here. ss, x, sh, ch. Form their plurals by adding es to it. So we have s here. We have added the letters e and s to it, and we've formed plural gases. Alright? Ass becomes asses, loss, losses, box, boxes, fox, foxes, brush, brushes, bush, bushes, lash, lashes, batch, batches, bunch, bunches, church, churches, watch, watches. Alright? Is it clear to you? I guess it is, because this is not very difficult. If you find anything wrong or anything difficult, not wrong but anything difficult out here to understand, please let me know. Alright? Now, you understood this part, I guess. Shall I repeat this? I don't think it needs to be repeated. You just go through the screenshots that I'm going to post if you don't understand this part. Then also if you don't understand, you tell me, I'll explain to you. Alright, again I'll explain this once again, just in case you haven't understood, just in case you've missed it out. See, rule 1, most nouns form their plurals by adding s to the singular. Rule 2, nouns ending with s, ss, x, sh, ch. They form their plurals by adding es to the singular. Alright? Clear? Alright, if it is clear, then we can move to rule number 3. So let's move on. So children, moving on, we have to find this. We can find this. Rule number 3. If the noun ends in y, if the noun ends in y and the y has a consonant before it, its plurals is formed by changing y into ies. Alright? See this properly? See. Singular, army. What does it say? It is saying that if the noun ends with y and the y has a consonant before it, army, the word army is having y at the end, and before the y we are having a consonant. Consonant is what? Letters which are other than a, e, I, o, u. Apart from a, e, I, o, u, the letters that we have in our English alphabetic system, those are consonants, and when we find them before y, before the ending letter which is y, we are got to change this y. We have to change the y and replace it with I and add es to it. Alright? So army becomes armies. Baby becomes babies. Berry, berries. Body, bodies. Cherry, cherries. City, cities. Copy, copies. Country, countries. Cry, cries. Duty, duties. Fairy, fairies. Family, families. Fly, flies. Lady, ladies. Lily, lilies. Pony, ponies. Reply, replies. Story, stories. So is it clear to you? Any noun that ends with the letter y and the y has a consonant before the plural, before the word, then this would be changed into ies. Understood? Now moving on to the next one, which is rule number 4. So, but if the noun ends in y, so we've already learned this. When the noun ends with y, what we need to do? But if the y has a vowel before it. Now we were learning about consonants. What will we do if we see that the y has a consonant before? Now we will be learning what do we need to do if the y has a vowel before it. So if the Y has a vowel before it, its plural is formed by adding S to the singular. So bay becomes bays. See, here A is vowel. Boy becomes boys. Day becomes days. Donkey becomes donkeys. Joy joys. Key keys. Monkey monkeys. Ray rays. Toy toys. Tray trays. Valley valleys. Way ways. Alright, this is clear? So this part you understood? Alright, now moving on to the next one. Rule number 5. Nouns ending in F or FE form their plurals by changing F or FE into VES. I repeat, nouns which end in F or FE and form their plurals by changing F or FE into VES. Alright, so we have to form the plurals by changing the F or FE into VES. So, calf, calves, leaf, leaves, loaf, loaves, shelf, shelves, thief, thieves, wolf, wolves, knife, knives, life, lives, wife, wives. But the following nouns form their plurals by simply adding S to the singular. There are some exceptions. There are always exceptions and you need to follow them. Like see, chief becomes chiefs, dwarf, dwarfs, grief, griefs, gulf, gulfs, hoof, hoofs, proof, proofs, roof, roofs, safe, safes, surf, surfs. Understood? So these are the exceptions that we have. These words will not be changed into VES, but instead we will be adding S to it. Alright? So you need to learn these things. Yes. This is the reason why I am sending this. If you can, copy down everything. You copy down everything if you can. If you have, so basically you have in ample time now. People are sitting, you don't have school, so you're sitting at home learning all the subjects that are given to you. So you do one thing, you can copy down everything from here and learn. Basically, what is my motive out here? My motive out here is so that you learn the whole thing. You need to learn it so that you understand it. Also, you can do the exercises easily. Alright? Now moving on to the next one. Rule number 6. Nouns ending in O. So, there are nouns which end with O. There are words which end with O. If they have a consonant before them, generally form their plurals by adding ES to the singular. So, nouns which end with O and have a consonant before them. Consonants are something which are not having vowels in them, which is A, E, I, O, U. Letters which are not having A, E, I, O, U. Those letters are consonants, and when they are they are placed beside O in a noun, then we need to add ES to the singular. Understood? See this. Buffalo, buffaloes. Echo, echoes. Hero, heroes. Mango, mangoes. Mosquito, mosquitoes. Cargo, cargos. Potato, potatoes. Tomato, tomatoes. Volcano, volcanoes. Understood? This much is clear. Now we'll move to the next part. But there's a note at the end. See, note. But the nouns ending in OO, nouns which will end with double O, form the plurals by adding the singular. Such as bamboo becomes bamboos. The plural of piano, photo, dynamo are pianos, photos, dynamos. These are the exceptions again. Alright? Exception means what? You know na? Something which are not included in the previous things. So, the nouns ending in double O form their plurals by adding S to the singular, such as bamboo becomes bamboos, and the exceptions are piano, photo, dynamo. Here, whenever we are going to form the plural of it, we are going to add S to it. Like piano becomes pianos, photo becomes photos, dynamo becomes dynamos. Now, rule number 7. What is rule number 7? See, these nouns form their plural by a change of the inside vowel. So here there are some lists of nouns. Alright. Some nouns are there which form their plurals by the change of the inside vowel. See, foot, double O, F double O T, foot becomes F double E T, feet, man, men, goose, geese, mouse, mice, tooth, teeth, woman, women, woman, women. Okay? Man, men, like that. Okay? So, this part you understood. There are some list of nouns, some listed nouns which form their plurals by changing the vowel inside them. Alright? The following nouns, now the next one, the following nouns form their plurals in en. Okay? There are some nouns, the list of nouns are given here. They form their plurals in the letters with the letters en at the end. See, brother, we basically know brother is brothers. But we also have this word, breathe in. We say breathe in. This is also the plural form of brother. So see, today you learned something new. Brothers plural is brother plural is brothers. As well as that, we have breathe in. Breathe in. Alright? Breathe in. Now, singular of child becomes children. Ox becomes oxen. Understood? Is this part clear to you? Alright, now see this part. Note the plurals of the following compound nouns. There are some compound nouns which we are going to talk about. Before that, let me tell you what is a compound noun. So basically, compound nouns means nouns which are formed by adding two or more words together. Like see this, son and law. Both are nouns. We have added it with in. Son-in-law. This singular will change this way. We'll write it sons-in-laws. We cannot write sons-in-laws. No. So we'll write sons-in-law. We cannot add s to law. Father-in-law, fathers-in-law. Maid-servant, maid-servants. Mother-in-law, mothers-in-law. Passer-by, passers-by. Stepmother, stepmothers. Stepson, stepsons. Washerman, washermen. Commander-in-chief, commanders-in-chief. Alright? This is how we are going to change these. Now see, the plural of manservant is menservant. So manservant, there is one word now, manservant. We can change it to menservants. Alright? Now moving on to the next one. Now moving on, the last part. Deer, sheep, fish have the same form in the singular and in the plural. Alright? The words deer, sheep and fish, they do not change in singular plural. They have the same form. Alright? Like deer becomes deer again, sheep, sheep, fish, fish. There is no change in that. It remains like that only in plural form. See this. There is an ox. See this examples you can see. There is an ox in the field. There are some oxen in the field. There was a child in the park. There were many children in the park. This is how you transform the sentences. Alright? So we'll see quickly some more examples like this. Now see, I saw a deer in the woods. I saw two deer in the woods. There was a sheep in the field. There were many sheep in the field. We caught a fish. We saw a lot of fish swimming together in the pond. Understood? A lot of means many. So this is plural and this is the singular part. So I hope this is clear to you. See, some more are there. A cow is a useful animal. Cows are useful animals. An apple grows on a tree. Apples grow on trees. There is a book on the shelf. There are books on the shelves. So children, I hope you understood this part. Also, you have understood whatever we have learned today about ways of forming the plurals of nouns. I am going to add a screenshot to it. If you haven't understood any part, please let me know. It is my earnest request to you. Please let me know. Go through all these. Learn all the examples that I have shown you today. Learn them and be prepared for the exercise which will be done on the next day. Before that, please let me know if you have any confusion regarding anything. You can either give me a call or you can send a comment in the comment section of Awesome. Also, you can comment in YouTube if you want to. You can like the video in both YouTube as well as Awesome. Wherever you want, you can do it. Just see and learn. We want you to learn all these things because these things are important for you. Not only for your syllabus but also for learning in real sense. English grammar is always about learning. You need to learn things in English grammar. You have to understand. It is like mathematics. Like mathematics is all about understanding. English grammar is also about understanding and not mugging up only. Alright? So learn these things. By learn means I'm not saying mugging up. Learn means learn the rules. Try to understand them and apply them. Alright? So this is what I'm going to tell you to do today. That's it for now. And hope to see you soon in person, which would be in school. Till then, we'll be continuing with this e-class. So, bye-bye, take care, lots of love, and we will be meeting again tomorrow, same time, here in this e-class. Alright? Till then, take care, lots of love, and stay safe.